Webex Customer Experience Essentials provides fundamental contact center capabilities, ideal for organizations seeking professional features at an optimal price. It includes all customer experience basic features and adds key functionalities like screen pop for agents, supervisor experience in Webex app, and real-time and historical views for agents and queues in both Webex app and Control Hub. You can easily upgrade an existing call queue from Customer Experience Basic to Customer Experience Essentials to take advantage of these powerful new features. But first, let's take a look at how to create a brand new Customer Experience Essentials queue. From Control Hub, go to Services and click Customer Experience. Next, choose Queues. Click Manage and choose Add. The next several screens walk you through everything you need to set up for a queue. On the Basics page, select a location from the drop-down menu. Enter a queue name. Assign a primary phone number and/or an extension to the queue. Enable the Allow Agents to Use Call Queue number as caller ID if applicable. Toggle to allow the agents to place outgoing calls. Enter the maximum number of calls for this queue. On reaching the threshold number of calls, the overflow setting triggers. Assign the caller ID for the queue. Last, select the queue language from the drop-down menu. Click Next to continue. On the call routing page, determine how calls are distributed when a call comes into the queue. First, choose Priority or Skills-Based Routing. For priority-based routing, choose Circular, Top-Down, Longest Idle, or Simultaneous. If you choose Skill-Based Routing, by default, routing happens based on the skill level. If there's more than one agent in the same skill level, calls follow the selected routing pattern. Choose Circular, Top-Down, or Longest Idle. Click Next to continue. On the queue settings page, you can enable the screen pop toggle and configure the details to display the customer information screen on an agent's desktop when the agent answers an incoming call. If enabled, enter the URL, desktop label, and query parameters. For more information on these settings, hover over the information icons and select Screen Pop Parameter Guidelines. Next, choose how you'd like to handle overflow calls. Perform busy treatment, caller hears a fast busy tone, transfer to phone number, or play ringing until caller hangs up. Enable this toggle to enter a wait time for callers to wait until the overflow treatment is triggered. You can also enable play announcement before overflow processing. If this option is disabled, callers hear hold music until a user answers the call. Click Next to continue. On the Announcements page, determine the messages and music that callers hear while waiting in the queue. Configure the following announcements on this page: Welcome Message, Estimated Wait Message for queued calls, Comfort Message Bypass, Hold Music, and Call Whisper. Make your selections, including choosing the default greeting or uploading a custom greeting. When finished, click Next to continue. On the Select Agents page, search and select the users to add to the queue. Enable the Show Customer Experience Users Only toggle to view only the Customer Experience Essentials entitled users in the dropdown. Select the Allow Agents on Active Calls to take additional calls checkbox if applicable. Select the Allow Agents to Join or Unjoin the Queue checkbox if applicable. If you select Skills-Based Routing on the call routing screen, you can assign a skill level, 1 being the highest skill level and 20 being the lowest skill level, to each user added to the queue. Please note, depending on the call routing option you chose previously, you may need to add extra information, such as for circular or top-down call routing. Drag and drop users in the order of their queue position. When finished, click Next to continue. On the Assign License page, choose the subscription for Customer Experience Essentials license to assign to the users and click Next. Please note, this page doesn't appear if all the added users are already assigned with the Customer Experience Essentials license. Finally, review your queue settings to make sure you've entered the correct details and then click Create and Done to add your queue. Now, let's take a look at how to upgrade an existing call queue from Customer Experience Basic to Customer Experience Essentials. Go to Services and click Calling, Features, and then Call Queue. Find the call queue you'd like to upgrade and select the More Options icon. click Upgrade Queue. Review the queue information and click Next. If there are agents assigned to the queue who are not already assigned to the Customer Experience Essentials license, choose the subscription and click Next. If there are virtual lines or workspaces assigned to the queue, review the details and select Continue Upgrade without virtual line and workspace checkbox and click Next. Click Upgrade. The upgraded queue appears on the Customer Experience Queues page.